What?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Not you. You can choke.
Welcome everybody. How are you all doing on this terrific day? Good? Horrible? Same lol. We've gathered here today to review some of the most badly written, problematic fanfiction, as well as smut, you have ever laid your eyes on. Obviously this time we're going to focus on NCT, but let me know if I should continue this series. I know BTS fanfiction is on another level, and I mean in the worst way possible, but we'll see I guess. If by the end of this video you enjoyed yourself, leave a like so I know. Okay, let's begin, shall we, clowns? Disclaimer before we start: if you write or enjoy reading fanfiction and smut, that's totally fine with me. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you that you should stop reading them. What I do have a problem with, however, and you can stay mad, I don't really care, is the fact that some fanfic writers have absolutely no shame at all and use members' real names in their explicit fantasies. I will show you some examples in this video, along with some funny ones because why not, LMO. But back to my point. Stop using their real names in your weird RPE fantasies. Use fictional characters instead. I'm sure there's some weebs among you, so use, I don't know, Naruto or fucking Mr. Krabs if that's what you're into. Get creative. I need you guys to understand that none of the members, or any celebrity for that matter, has signed up to be a character in your fanfiction, so the least you could do is show some respect and exclude them from anything that has to do with non-consensual stuff, including cow hybrid fanfiction. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm judging you from behind the screen. I hope you feel judged by me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll find out soon enough. This video will ruin your day, so you're welcome, I guess. Okay, end of disclaimer. Let's review some weird ass fanfiction. By the way, I'm not giving you the names of the writers for obvious reasons. If you happen to be the writer in question and found my video, and you don't want me to talk about it, well then sweetie, you should have thought twice about hitting the post button on that fanfic. This falls under fair use as transformative work. I'm using your shitty fanfic to do commentary and create content for my mediocre channel. So anyways, first review of the day. The title is already questionable. It was probably one of the very first ones you guys sent to me for this video and I was truly unprepared mentally, but we'll get to that in a minute. I will first explain to you the plot, which is basically, and I can't believe I'm even saying this, about that time Jae-hun and his 97-line friends got criticized by Korean fans and non-fans for going out to some sort of a restaurant slash nightclub slash bar in a pandemic. I will not get into this right now because, oh my god, not again. I think they all realized their mistake and won't make it again anytime soon. So ncitizens, please don't threaten me and my future firstborn child, thank you besties. Back to the story. It starts with the members whining about being bored at home, and some of the members want to go out to the store for a little bit, but mum and dad, aka Daddy Tail and Mommy Taeyong, said absolutely fucking not, you little shits. So then Jae-hun starts to flirt with the idea, gets contacted by his homies and is eventually convinced to meet up with them. Jae-hun lies about a cousin from Thailand visiting him to get out of the dorm, so they let him and he has a good time with the boys. You know how it is, me and the boys coming in close contact during a global pandemic, guys being dudes and bros being homies. So skip. Basically the members find out because of the news article. Mommy and daddy gather around him and decide the only way he will learn his lesson is by straight up just slapping that grown man's bare ass. Like, literally pulling your homie over your lap and spanking him. Do you understand why K-pop becoming popular internationally was a mistake? This is what we're doing with our time. Yes, me and you bitch, we're in the same boat now forever. You will not be the same after watching this video. So, that was the first one. Thoughts?
I didn't like it.
None. Let us move on to the next one quick before this goes into my long-term memory. We Juicy, a Mark Lee fanfic. What a title, ha. The description reads, Mark Lee, a young man on the streets of Seoul, South Korea, comes across a big juicy watermelon. ... Adult content. What the fuck, was my first thought. Second thought was, How the fuck? Are you curious to know? I am warning you. It's getting very explicit. I will censor specific words but you can fill in the blanks. So about the plot I guess. If you can even call it that. It's literally a story about having sexual relations with a fruit. But I'll explain it to you anyways. Mark sees the watermelon in the grocery store, gets horny, and then the watermelon. ... Yes, the fucking watermelon looks back at Mark, and apparently loves the attention it's getting. Like, the fact that this idea for a fanfiction came to an actual human being on this planet we're currently living in, is mind-boggling and quite concerning actually. Obviously it's a joke and the writer doesn't actually think Mark having sex with a watermelon with feelings and eyes is hot. But the fact that you sat down on your ass one day, and yes, this is a direct message to the writer of this watermelon fanfic. Okay, hi, hello, are you watching this? You sat on your ass one day and thought to yourself, hey, what if I just write about Mark Lee and him getting horny over a watermelon, unprovoked, and then describing them fucking in great detail. You made this conscious choice. That is a part of your resume as a human being forever. If heaven is a real place, you're going to have to explain yourself on this one. God is going to stop you from entering the gates and confront you about the watermelon smut you wrote about a sweet, innocent South Korean boy group member. God's gonna let you know face to face that you cannot be this horny on the internet over a goddamn fruit, and you're going to have to find an excuse. Why don't you just think of me as God right now? Think about what you're going to say to God when your time comes. Which is going to be soon if I find out you wrote one fanfic for every piece of fruit that exists on this earth. Anyways, I didn't even get to the most explicit parts yet. LMAO. 3, 2, 1. Flipping her hair, as watermelons do of course. She turned to the side to get his attention. As he approached her, she felt her ahem start to drip. What the fuck did you just fucking say to me, bitch? What juices are we talking? Watermelon juices? Fruit juice? What exactly am I supposed to be imagining right now? This story is starting to piss me off. He rubbed the juices out of her. Please explain yourself. I need to know how this works. Like, logistically. Never mind, don't tell me that. He impulsively shoved his finger inside the virgin? Watermelon? Virgin? Bitch. Did you just use the word virgin to describe a watermelon? I will literally launch myself into space. I cannot do this anymore. Okay, fast forward a bit. They made their way onto a bus. Yes, a fucking bus. What is going on? I refuse to read this out loud, so here's your reading assignment for the day.
What is that?
So anyways, let's never talk about this ever again. Next fanfic. Okay, so this one's the infamous cow hybrid fanfic you guys have been waiting for, haven't you? It's truly disgusting, just so you know. I hate the fact that I have to read through it again, but so do you. So I guess we're on the same boat here. Jae-hun sweetie, I'm sorry. Please close your eyes and cover your ears. So, the title for this piece of shit fanfic is He Goes Moo, and it's about Tail owning a farm, and Jae-hun being one of the cow hybrids in said farm. The description reads, baby cows are so sweet. ... Cow hybrid Jae-hun, with the prettiest big eyes, that tear up when his, redacted, are milked, and his voice, pitching up high, when someone reaches down, to touch his cute little, redacted, because he doesn't deserve it, but it takes the edge off.
It's mental illness, innit?
You know, I heard therapy is a good option. So the story starts off with a little backstory, as if that changes anything. Might as well skip this part and go straight into the smut part, but okay, I'm not the writer. Moving on. Basically there's something wrong with Jae-hun's cow tits, so Tail helps him out. Excuse me as I puke. Are you enjoying yourself? No? Here's some more. Another reading assignment. Enjoy.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat, I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. Go moo, 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 moo. Yeah, bitch, got beef, got steak hoe, got cheese, great A-ho, not lean. Got me A1, sauce please. These heifers got nothing on me. Steaks high, need a side of collard greens. Cash moves everything around me. Ice cream, ice cream. You a cat bitch, you my daughter. I ain't bothered, get slaughtered. Got the methane, I'm a farter. With my farmer, McDonald. And if you me real good, it's an honor. Feel the cheese stack up in that order. With the cheese fries as a starter. Got the steroids keeping me stronger. Bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat, I don't say now.
Okay, I think we've had enough at this point. I actually wanted to review 2 more fanfics plus the shit I found on youtube.com. But I don't want to traumatize you any longer. Like I said, let me know if you want a part 2. I intentionally left out that problematic Taeyong and Yuta one because it was way too explicit and it makes me mad just thinking about it. Please remember that I'm not saying you can't enjoy reading fanfiction and writing it. I'm saying that there is a line. And I think everyone involved would greatly appreciate it if we all just respected that line. That is all. And if the cow hybrid fanfic writer is still here, let's talk for a moment, sweetie.